Feeling my way around in the dark here. Okay, I'm shutting up. I'm going to sleep. Is the song out yet? Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John. Panic at the Disco are back, and the new single Viva Las Vengeance is the title track from their upcoming album due out August 19th. I've made it no secret that I've not really been a fan of what Brendon Urie's been doing with the solo act thing under the Panic branding, and this seems to be more of a full band effort. In fact, the YouTube description of their videos recently updated to include Nicole Rowe and other members to actually being official members of the band. I'm not sure how true that is, but their contributions definitely seem to be felt, at least in a studio personnel sense. Viva Las Vengeance is the first Panic single in a very long time that's worth truly getting excited about, because it has a driving, rollicking throwback rock sound with a lot of power pop hooks. Brendon Urie's voice sounds absolutely incredible, and the moments where he belts, well, it's literally on fire. The past few album cycles, especially Pray for the Wicked, I was really having a hard time finding nice things to say, but this song makes it very, very easy because top to bottom, start to finish, it really doesn't miss. It feels like a bulletproof track that really just harkens back to the Vices and Virtues era, tosses in a little bit of Queen, a little bit of throwback power pop, a nice retro glam appeal, and seals it all together in what Panic at the Disco do best, which is solid hooks, great writing, really good production for the first time in a while, and of course, the vocals, the bombast that Brendon Urie sells so well. From the moment I heard the teaser that they put up on Instagram that had the opening guitar riff in it, I had a really good feeling that something fresh was on the way, and credit where it's due, I do think that Panic at the Disco, as a unit, as a solo act, whatever you want to call it, they change it up every single album. I don't think any two of their records are the same, and this album seems like it's going in a different direction once again, one that I can actually see myself getting behind. One thing that I've always really appreciated about Brendon as an artist is that he seems to have a ton of fun when creating, and this is an album that he said harkened him back to when he was 17, growing up in Las Vegas, but he's looking at it from a different perspective, as he can now appreciate his past self, knowing that he's grown, where he's come from, his roots, everything like that. It's all intertwined and connected, and this level of theatrics is definitely on display, but I love the fact that it also kind of has a little bit of reverb on the guitars, and the solo that pops out, it just sounds so good. Dan, Nicole, and Mike definitely add a ton to back up Brendon and what he's laying down, and I like a lot of the little playfulness of the one-liner zingers that Brendon's been notorious for. It seems like that's definitely creeping back, not in a super cheesy way like I felt we got way too much of on Pray for the Wicked, and even Death of a Bachelor. This feels like a step forward, something that I would expect from a seasoned veteran. Jake Sinclair is a really good producer, and I know that I've criticized some things that he's been a part of, even with Panic, but I do think that he gets a really nice sound. He's done it with bands like Weezer on the White Album, and once again here with Brendon Urie, it's clear that there's an understanding of what really needs to pop in the mix, how to produce Brendon's vocal to make that the soaring forefront, but at the same time also give a spotlight to the rest of the band. I also really love how funny the music video is. It just increasingly gets a little bit more absurd, and I guess the piano knows something that I don't know. For whatever reason, I was feeling really optimistic going into this, and this exceeded even my best expectations. It's definitely a massive thumbs up from me, a victory lap in some ways. It has me excited for the album of the same name that's now just over 2 months away. I want to pass the question over to you guys. What do you think of Viva Las Vengeance? My fiancée Hannah was beside herself, practically on the floor as we listened to it for the first time. I'm sorry I don't have a first reaction, but we needed to have that moment to ourselves, and it really felt good. Thank you guys for checking out my track review. I hope you enjoyed hearing some of my rambling thoughts on Viva Las Vengeance. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new in town. If you want to check out more of my Panic videos, then tap right here, or tap here for another recent song review. All of my socials are in the description, and I'll be back soon for more on Beyond ARTV.